Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my top 7 favourites for March. So without further ado, let's get on to the video. Okay, so starting off with TV shows, my favourite TV show of this month would definitely have to be Suits. So if you don't know what it is, it's basically, I don't know how to describe it. Let me look up the summary of it. So it's basically about a fictional law firm in New York City. The focal point of the show follows talented college dropout Mike Ross, who initially works as a law associate for Harvey Specter despite never actually having attended law school. So the reason I'm really enjoying that show is because I love law stuff, I love history stuff. It's just up my alley. And basically at school right now in English we're learning about 12 Angry Men, which is another law sort of thing where they basically have to find out if a teen boy killed his dad or not. So like it's 12 jurors and they have to work out if they're guilty or not, if he's guilty or not guilty. So she suggested one of these shows just as an example, and I was like, I'll try and check it out. And I checked it out and I really thoroughly enjoyed it, so I've kind of got myself addicted. So the next category would be songs, and my song for this month is Love Lies. It is by Khalid and Normani, I think that's how you say her name. And it's from the movie of Simon. I haven't watched the movie actually, but I have heard that it is a great movie and I want to see it. But I love the song. Oh, I think it's so good. I don't know, it's really catchy. So if you haven't listened to it, I would highly recommend listening to it. So I think I'm going to put this under the category like beauty, you could say. So my beauty product for this month would definitely be my Clearasil 5-in-1 exfoliating scrub. This is what it looks like, and in it has fights 5 pimple problems, which is pimple sites, excess oil, blocked pores, pimple marks and blackheads. I don't really have that many blackheads. I do get a lot of pimples though, and I get really oily skin, so I found that this was really good, and yeah, I really enjoy it. I just wanted to point out though, I don't know, with the beauty products each month, this category could change because I don't really use beauty products that often. The next one would be my favourite YouTuber of the month. My favourite YouTuber of the month would definitely be Georgia Productions. If you don't know who she is, I'll link her in the description box, but oh my gosh, she's absolutely amazing. I absolutely love her. She does all these different skits and it's so funny. I don't know, I've gotten into her, and yeah, I've kind of gotten to the point that I've watched every single one of her videos. So yeah, sorry, there's hair on my shoulder. My favourite videos to watch of her would definitely be her bloopers because I think they are so funny. But yeah, if you guys have seen her though, comment down below if you've seen the skit where she's fallen off a tree and she's put a hole in the wall. I think those were the funniest moments that have ever happened to her, and they didn't even happen on purpose. So the next category is clothing. My clothing, like my piece of clothing for this month would be 2 pieces, you could say, but they are these tights. They are from Target, and they you could say gym sort of tights. And basically I'm going on camp this week as well as going to Japan, and I'm doing stuff like hiking and abseiling, so I didn't want to wear jeans or anything on those things, so I found some tights. And the reason I got the gym ones is because the normal tights, they get really baggy in areas that you guys will know, so I just got some gym tights. They're really comfy, and they're just the ones from Target. How much are they? I got mine for $12, so I got a full length one, and unfortunately I couldn't find another pair of these, so I got 3/4 ones, which I can wear to Japan, not camp though, because I don't want 3/4 for camp, so I'll bring them anyway just in case. The next category would definitely be stationery. So this is a category basically where I'll show you my favourite stationery product or a product I'm using to study with. So my favourite product of this month is these erasable pens. Oh my goodness, they are absolutely amazing. If you haven't used erasable pens before. These are the best things ever. So I had an exchange student in March, and she brought these erasable pens over. I've used erasable pens. There's one I've used, I can't remember the brand, but it lasted me 2 weeks max, I'm pretty sure. These ones so far have lasted me, I think, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, don't know exactly, but I absolutely love them. They just look like this, and they're by the brand Frixion. Pilot, and it's the Frixion ball pens, and it's just got that little rubber on top, and I've got it in red and blue. She got it in a pack for me, and I'm going to Japan in a week, so I'm definitely going to stock up on these because I love them so much. So if you haven't used erasable pens, I recommend them because it saves you buying multiple packets of whiteout, and these rub out pretty well too. So the last one would be my favorite book of the month, and the book I'm reading right now, To Kill a Mockingbird, and it is by Harper Lee, and I am borrowing it from the library. I'm reading it for English library. So if you don't know, in Australia we have library lessons. At my school it's once a month, and so I'm reading To Kill a Mockingbird because we had to choose a book to read, and so I'm reading To Kill a Mockingbird, and I love it. I really love it. Again, it's about a lawyer's advice. Sorry, this is what it's about. It says, shoot all the blue jays you want if you can hit 'em. But remember, it's a sin to kill a mockingbird. So that's a quote from the book itself, and it says, this is the summary, a lawyer's advice to his children as he defends the real mockingbird of his enchanting classic, a black man charged with the rape of a white girl. Through the young eyes of Scout and Jem Finch, which is Atticus's, the lawyer's name is Atticus, and Scout and Jem are his children, and Scout is a girl, but her real name isn't Scout, that is her nickname. And it says, Harper Lee explores with exuberant humour the irrationality of adult attitudes to race and class in the deep South of the 30s, the consequences of a town steeped in prejudice, violence, and hypocrisy is pricked by the stamina of one man's struggle for justice, but the weight of history will one only tolerate so much. To Kill a Mockingbird. So that is basically the summary of it. If you want to read it, definitely read it. So that is all for my first favourites video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in my next video very, very soon. Bye guys.